It's been announced that the world's first double arm transplant is recovering well, so we polled our studio audience and asked them, if you lost an arm, would you rather have a robotic arm or someone else's as a replacement?
This is the guy he had in Germany, didn't he? He had an two arms transplanted on.
But didn't he lose his arms in a shredder?
Yeah, he's a farmer.
Yeah, how do you lose two arms? Like, did one arm go in and you go, oh, I better get that back. Oh, now look what I've done.
Wouldn't it be a bit like sawing a leg off a chair? Like, he lost a few fingers and then he thought that doesn't even out, so I'll just shove a bit more of this arm in.
Guy, when he recovers, he can do things like he can just go bang, hit someone in the face,
Not me.
Not me. With my arm. Bang, the guy was a nutter.
Yeah. God, I'd find it so strange if I was going out with a guy and he was, you know, getting a bit busy, romancing, and he just said, you know, these aren't my hands.
What if, though, Olivia, he was getting busy in the bedroom, you're getting a bit amorous, things are getting heated, he pulls away, the arm stays. The alternative for this guy, as opposed to getting someone else's arms, robotic arms.
If I did get a robot arm, I'd want it not to be just like a claw, like an Abu Hansa. I'd want it to have, like, Swiss Army knife functions. I'd like a bottle opener, a corkscrew.
He wants a frying pan there and a whisk.
So, we polled the audience, we asked them, would you rather have someone else's arm or a robotic arm? What do you think they said? What are you going to go with?
I think people would like a real arm.
You think real?
Yeah.
No, because the robotic works right away, but I'll take real if that's what you two want.
Real.
You're overruling your team.
Yeah.
OK, I can tell you 75% of our audience said they wanted a robotic arm. If I lost both my arms, I'd probably just shrug it off. It was announced this week that the price of Christmas turkeys is set to rise. So we polled our studio audience and asked them, if you had to make a choice, what would you give up? Christmas dinner or Christmas presents?
Whoever invented Christmas dinner or came up with, I want to shake, I want to kiss his face, right?
Yeah.
You don't put any weight on, do you, on Christmas Day?
No.
That's our little, that's our little gift off Jesus.
Fact.
He said, eat as many matchsticks and miniature heroes as you want. It's in the Bible.
I don't like presents.
How do you not like presents?
First thing I say when I open a present, the second thing I say, first thing I say is, keep your seat. Second thing I always say, and I get right up close, say you're my dad and you give me a present, I get right up close, but holding the present and go, I hope this isn't my main present.
I was relieved when Father Christmas wasn't real. I remember going home and speaking to Dad, going, Dad, is Father Christmas real? And he said, no, it's not real. I remember thinking, God, because I remember thinking, how is everyone all right with this guy just coming in our house? Like, we spend all year, like, Mum going, what was that? Was that someone coming in? Malcolm, you've locked that door, haven't you? The back door's locked, isn't it? Yeah. And then suddenly, one night of the year, we're going, yeah, there's a carrot, a pie, some milk. Yeah. Help yourself, we'll be in bed. Just have free run of the house. I remember thinking, this is insane. Make sure you go in and leave a present at the end of James's bed. I'm all right, Mum. Leave it downstairs under the tree.
That does look like a large turkey. What would you say, would you guess that weight of that turkey is?
It's not actually one of the questions we've got.
But the brilliant thing about this game is, we'll never know. I'm going to invent a machine that you can weigh things in photographs. You take photographs, so like that big camera thing there.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling it for people at home. This is filmed in the studio. So you photograph it, and then you put it into my machine, my weighing things in photographs machine. It goes... It calculates it, and then it gives you a weight.
The only problem with that is that you have then eradicated the guess the weight game at Fates.
Yeah.
You've ended it. You've killed it. If you're happy with it, if you can live with that, if you can sleep at night, then you carry on with your fangled machine. Next, you've got a camera, you take a picture of it, and it guesses how many sweets are in a jar. Yeah. You take a picture of a teddy, it tells you the name.
I'm glad
you are killing Fates.
I'm an evil genius.
You are.
OK, so what do you think people would give up? Steve Jones, Christmas dinner or Christmas presents?
John, could you invent a machine that would give us both?
What? So I could reverse the polarity of this question?
Yes.
I need a pair of pliers, a battery and some salmon.
Don't ask.
Set to work immediately.
What would you go for?
But this machine is going to take a while.
Back it up! Back it up! No, the blue one, you idiot! All right, try him in haddock.
Sure not saves Christmas. OK, so what do you think? Christmas presents?
I think people would rather give up dinner.
Me too.
Yes,
And we think the opposite.
Whoa, hold on. hey, listen, I know you were like a little renegade on Countdown. Do what you want in that corner with the numbers, but right here, there's a system, and there's rules.
I didn't take the pin out.
And I'm the bloody captain.
You think they'd rather give up presents than you think dinner?
And what do you think?
I think they'd rather give up presents.
OK, I can tell you that 61% of our audience said they would rather give up Christmas dinner.
Yay, we know.
I do my Christmas shopping in October, wrap all the presents and hide them in the airing cupboard. It was terrible last year. She got a dead puppy. If you had an embarrassing medical condition, would you rather talk to a friend or a doctor?
Can I ask the doctor a question?
Go on, then.
What's the coughing? Why do you cough when the balls are in people's hands?
You don't. It's a complete myth. Has anyone actually been asked to
I've
cough?
been asked to cough.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
He wasn't a doctor, but he asked
quite.
me to cough.
I got my balls checked, and
Here we go.
I went into this. It was a new doctor, and I was lying there. And actually, it's weird because you think, where do you look? Like, you know, there's nowhere to look. And at one point, our eyes met. And obviously, to fill the silence, I was thinking, what can you say? I'm not saying anything. And he had my hand, he was like this, over me like this, and he went, so what's Jimmy Carr like? He's nice guy.
How do you stop yourself from giggling as well?
It's things stuck in funny places that make me giggle. Those are the best. I actually really had a chap come into A&E, very, very sheepish-looking guy, just saying, I've had a bit of an accident, something's gone up. So you have a bit of a forage around. You put your gloves on, you have a bit of a forage around. And I felt a foot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, who was it?
And I was like... It was a little hard foot, and you kind of pull, and he goes, oh, OK, we'll take him to theatre.
You did it on stage.
Examination under anaesthetic. Dilate him up, hand up, you know. And it was Action Man. Fully clothed Action Man.
Was he in his scuba kit?
Some poor soul is probably watching this at home going, I can't believe you told the Action Man story. It is an amazing thing with your show, the idea that people have got an embarrassing problem and they just go, yeah, I'm embarrassed, I've never shown my friends, I've waited 10 years to tell anyone about this. I don't mind the cameras being here, don't worry about that. Have a look at it.
Look how much time you spent talking about revolting things.
Is
it a surprise?
I want to ask a question, if you don't mind, Christian. I know you get asked questions all the time.
Go for it, go for it.
And this is personal.
Okay.
But you know when you get a Q-tip, like a bud, and you stick it far enough down your ear, that makes you cough. Why is that? I wonder. I just want to know why that is. Don't you get that? You go. You just go. You go. I'm not the only one. I know other people get that.
Well, let's do it. Let's do
Who
a
gets that?
survey.
Come on, who gets that?
Who's done that?
Nobody.
No one has done that.
I don't know who's the
Clean
answer.
your ears out.
Hey?
Why'd you clean your ears?
Hey?
We got a Q-tip. Oh, we've got a Q-tip. Hang on, this is handy. Got a Q-tip. Gone well.
All right, you watch this. That hasn't worked.
I can't understand, Jack, why you couldn't fake a cough at this point.
Yeah, come on, please.
Because I can, even with an imaginary one, I can go, oh, yeah, it's worked.
No, it hasn't worked. I'm nervous. I'm a nervous performer.
OK, so who would you rather tell? Would you rather tell a doctor or would you rather tell a friend if you've got an embarrassing thing?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's that you get to a level with a friend where you can show them your balls, but
Yeah.
before that threshold, it is unacceptable.
You have different kinds of friends from me, I can tell you that. It's just the difference between men and women. I reckon women are much more intimate with each other, what they talk about, than blokes, generally. Would you tell your friends, your girlfriends, if you had a problem?
I mean, girls do kind of, like, strip naked in front of each other. That's not a problem, but it's just more...
I can't hear you, 'cause in my head he's going waka waka wow wow. OK, let's have guesses. Who would you rather tell, a friend or a doctor?
I think doctor.
I'd rather tell a stranger at a bus stop. Just sidle up to them and go, I've got a weird cock.
What are you going to go for, Sean?
Stranger.
Doctor?
No, doctor. OK, so you've both gone doctor. I can tell you 59% of our studio audience would rather talk to a doctor. This is really embarrassing, but I remember one time I was halfway through a prostate exam and I suddenly thought, hold on a minute, I'm not even a real doctor. And then I started to think, she doesn't even have a prostate. Would you rather win an Olympic gold medal or an Oscar?
What do you think?
It depends on the audience, doesn't it? Depends on their kind of...
If they did make a film of your life, who'd you want to play you?
One of my coaches reckons I look like the guy from The Incredibles, the father.
Yeah, you do, actually.
He does that a lot. 2 tickets to the gun show, please. Right, I wouldn't mind. All he's doing with those is holding handlebars. Occasionally you've got to ring a bell when you're passing someone.
Do you, when you're cycling around the streets, do you wear an helmet?
Not the big, long, pointy one, but yeah, I wear a helmet.
Yeah, that one. Because my friend, right, she will not wear the helmet at all, right? She's like, I'm not wearing a helmet. And the reason she's not wearing one is because she says it messes her hair up, right?
Oh, should we go over to Jamelia for hair news? I'm afraid I've got to fuck off. Back to you, Jason.
Well, I said to her, yeah, but a road traffic accident will mess your hair up more, won't it, than wearing a helmet? Like, you don't want to be lying in A&E and the doctor come over and go, are you all right? You go, just tell me, is my hair all right? Well, you can have a look, it's on this plate.
Why don't we do an appeal to her now?
Wear an helmet, you dick. Chris always says.
Yeah, always says.
I don't wear a helmet. I cycled all the way through... I said it, I cycled all the way through the 70s.
Yeah. 1972, 1973, 1974.
Nobody had a helmet.
My dad says if you don't wear an helmet, you've got nothing to protect.
So your dad, he's a heavy smoker, who says, you're mad if you don't wear a helmet.
OK, so what do you think? Oscar?
It's got to be the medal, surely.
What do you
I
reckon?
don't know, I think Oscars.
I'm going to go with Hoy.
Fair enough. Because he's got his medals. Oscar. The Oscar.
You think Oscars? Well, I can tell you that you're absolutely wrong. 81% of our audience say they'd rather have an Olympic gold than an Oscar. Of course they would. Oh, God. Chris Hoy's bike was very expensive, but you've got to remember it was a joint birthday and Christmas present. Would you rather be beautiful or brainy? What do you think they said?
I went on a date recently and 2 different people came up to us and said that she was far too attractive to me.
Wow.
I'm sure you've had it as well, Alex.
Total strangers came up to you?
One was a drunk Australian man who'd fallen out with his friends and he thought, well, I'll go and slag off this guy who's with a hot girl then. And then the second one was a drugs dealer in Camden who stopped a mobile phone call to point across the street and go, you shouldn't be with her, mate. And I didn't know whether that was the greatest compliment or the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I go for ugly, stupid women. Really ugly, really stupid. So then people come up to me and they go, you're too good for her, mate. You shouldn't be with her. They go, there she goes. She's combing her hair with a shoe.
You don't look any further than our guests to see beauty and brains. Obviously, we've got Rachel. We've got, on the other end of the spectrum, we've got you. Little pois.
Is that a compliment?
Yes, it is a compliment. Alex, what first attracted you to Jordan? What 2 things?
Au contraire.
Go on, so what do you find attractive?
Something. It's the Factor X, the enigma, I don't know, it's...
They're called tits.
I like
The whole package! So, what do you think our audience went for? Do you think they'd rather be beautiful, or do you think they'd rather be brainy? What are you going to go for?
If you're beautiful but thick, then you never have the intelligence to question why people are hanging around with you. I mean, brains are what make you go, oh, I wonder if this is just a fickle relationship. If you're beautiful but thick, you go, everyone likes me. I would say, as a result of that, they'd say beautiful.
Well, you're team captain. This is your first go, so I'm very
It's not nice to hear that in a woman's voice. This is your first go, isn't it? You're having fun. It's lasted long, isn't it?
I think they'll go brainy.
You think beautiful?
Yep.
I think beautiful, so you're outvoted.
You think the audience would rather be beautiful? What do you think, Sean?
Brains.
All right, let's have a look and see what the audience would rather be, beautiful or brainy.
Yeah, we're right.
Yeah, the answer is 65% of our studio audience would rather be brainy. I'm not sure. If people really did prefer brains, then Stephen Hawking would have sold a few more copies of his topless calendar. Would you rather be served by a machine or a human being?
It's really annoying, isn't it, when you're in a supermarket and you use one of the automated tills and a light is flashing, it's either the DVD or a bottle of wine, and you know, you need help. They never work, those things.
You're supposed to pay for them before you leave.
I've lost it with them. I've just shouted at the machine. So I've swiped this loads of times, and I've just said, look, I'm taking the chicken, OK? Do your worst. The chicken's coming with me. So I'm like, hostage tonight. I walk out of the shop like this, go, I'm having this chicken, OK? I've tried to pay. You won't take it. I'm going. Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It is annoying.
And then you swipe, nothing swipes, and then you go, an apple, no sticker on it, just goes boop, and you go, what the? Get in your head.
Occasionally, I like to put an unexpected item in the bagging area just to hear a woman's voice.
Christian, would you rather human interaction, Christian, or...?
It depends what kind of mood I'm in. Generally, if the machine worked, I'd rather have a machine in a shop, but the machines don't work. It's like when you go to Heathrow, they've got the machine immigration thing, so that you can avoid the large queue, and then you queue up for the machine, and you put your passport on the machine, and the machine says, go and talk to a person. It doesn't work. So if the machines work, fantastic, but they don't.
I think they do. I'd rather have a machine, because sometimes I'm buying stuff I do not want to have a conversation about. Let me just look at your basket and you go, well, we're not getting through this without a little quiz, are we?
What's the worst combo of items you've had to buy at a supermarket?
It's more the reason I'm buying it. Once I had a dream about a cake. I had a dream about a cake.
Our very own Martin Luther.
A set, yeah, I have a dream today. It's a set rhubarb and custard flan. It was rhubarb and custard, but the rhubarb had been cooked in rose water, so it had a slight Turkish delight flavour. It was set round the thing, and the custard set on top round a pastry. I wanted to bake it that afternoon. I didn't want to have to explain why a 25-year-old man was buying rose water and not booze. I should have been buying a 4-pack of lager and a DVD. I was buying rose water and rhubarb. I didn't want what I got, which was a cashier going, oh, what are you doing with this, then? Because you look mental if you go, I dreamed of a cake.
I'm genuinely intrigued now as to how that turned out. All I know is, you know, you said earlier you'd like to see an early round of Bake Off where they see the nutters. OK, so let's get some answers on this. We asked our studio audience, would you rather be served by a machine or a human being? What do you think they said? What would you go for?
I'd say machine.
Human being.
OK, I can tell you the answer is 70% of our studio audience would rather be served by a human being.
Point in the bag.
So we asked our studio audience, would you rather cheat and win or play fair and lose? What do you think?
I cheat and lose, actually, in my house, usually.
You would cheat and lose? It's a third option we hadn't really thought of.
Yeah, if you've got kids, you cheat and win for a bit, and then you cheat and lose.
I sometimes cheat so that my kids win, so we just get the bloody game over. Because it just goes on and there's arguments. I think, all right, I'll just, you know, just slide a card over there. I'll just make it some way that so just get it done. Get happy families, finished. Go to bed, open a bottle of wine. For Christ's
Those kids shouldn't be drinking wine in bed.
I don't let the kids win. I always make sure I win. And I say to them, if you win this, you're going to bed at 5 o'clock for the next day.
How old are your kids, Joe?
25 and 30.
I cheated once and I learnt quite a valuable lesson. I was a kid and they were playing pin the tail on the donkey and I cheated, I could see it. I won, right? And I won a packet of fig rolls. And then I went off on my own and ate them all. And then I was sick. And the lesson I learnt from that was I don't like fig rolls.
I think there's a lesson there for all of us.
Profound lesson.
What do you think, John?
I'd just say it's a trick question, Jimmy, because if one person cheats, everybody loses. Right, guys?
The real winner is sportsmanship.
There's a guy who's never won a fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I imagine you're a stickler for the rules, aren't you, John? Look at
Well, technically, every time your doctor asks you how much you have to drink...
Always a lie.
Cheat. You tell him something, and it's a little game, you go, ha-ha, I'm going to die sooner than you think.
Joe, do you like to win?
Yeah, I have cheated before, though. Well, I don't know, is this cheating? I did an exam at university, a statistics exam. It was what they call an open book exam. So I took an old exam paper that someone had done, and when I got in there, I realised that 80% of the questions were the same. So I just copied them. Is that cheating?
Yes.
Is it?
I mean...
Shit.
How could you possibly think that wasn't cheating?
Did you become a psychiatric nurse on the strength of cheating at university?
Yes.
OK, let's get some answers on this. So, what do you think our studio audience would rather do? Would they rather cheat and win or play fair and lose? What do you think, Sean?
Cheat and win.
Cheat and win. What do you think, John?
I think they'll cheat and say play fair and lose. I think they're cheating bastards, but they won't admit to it.
OK, I can tell you the answer is 53% of our studio audience would rather cheat and win than play fair and lose. Close. Cheating's never a good idea. There'd be no point in me being Britain's current under-15 women's netball champion if I'd not done it fair and square. Here is your question. We asked the studio audience, would you rather get a massage from a friend or a stranger?
My sister used to do massage, and she said there's a muscle that if on a bloke that gives him an erection.
Wasn't she suspicious on the day of the training that they taught her that?
Oh no, she found it out herself.
I'm pretty sure it's not just one muscle as well. It's pretty much the entire body when touched by anyone who looks nice.
Can you say in a Geordie accent, my sister's a masseuse?
Oh, my sister's a masseuse, like that.
That's all I needed. All I wanted. The idea of giving me any pleasure is revolting to you.
Yeah, I feel like I need to wash my hands. I don't think I'd even want to be massaged by a bloke. I went with my friend of mine, and she opted. There was like a male and a female massage therapist, and he said I want the bloke, and she said she could feel his
Gentleman area.
She said she could feel it on her elbow, and I'm just fascinated by that because my elbow has got like rhino skin on. I don't even know if I could do hot and cold, let alone tell if it was a cock or not.
All right, come on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought we were going to add a bonus round to 8 out of 10 cats. And now cock or not. John, do you like a massage?
I don't like a handshake, Jimmy. I'm uncomfortable with that much physical contact. The idea of stripping naked and having someone touch the backs of my legs and my arse and my neck.
They don't do your arse.
I know. That's why they don't get tipped. No, I don't enjoy being touched and massaged. I've never had. And it's the idea of a friend or a stranger, it's obviously a stranger. I don't know what social groups these people move in, but you're watching the football and, oh, that was an amazing goal, that one. I'm just a bit tight there. Just tease it out. Oh, yes, you are a legend.
So, Alex, would you rather get a stranger to massage you or a friend?
Get off a stranger.
Definitely a stranger.
Yeah, because they do your bum.
So many...
Do they do your bum?
Only in Greece.
Only in Greece?
Oh, OK.
Yeah.
I've not been there.
And
Greece or
just Like this? I mean, he wasn't shy, and it wasn't pleasant. Have I said
He
too
tells
much?
his story very differently.
Yeah, he tells the story very differently. I'll meet the lady from the wine shop. She's very nice. We've got some massaging tools here. Do you want to have a crack at those?
Yeah, that was for catching spiders. Is that enough for catching
We got there. Do you want to have a go at
spiders?
these? Huh?
Ready?
Okay, Sarah, you do John. Oh, hang on, this is good.
It's not remotely pleasurable. It's
Okay,
You look really relaxed, though. That's
John,
good.
hands on the desk. Hands on the desk, yeah, okay. There's people on their first night in prison that look less stressed than you.
Oh, that's really horrible. No offence.
This only works on the head, yeah?
Well, no, I've got other devices. I've got this for you. You want to have a crack at that?
Ooh, what is
There you
that?
go. So you press the button on the top.
Is it clean?
Yeah, we gave it a rinse.
Oh, I could do that, actually. I've got a bit of a problem with my shoulder.
You got any more of them knocking about?
Got that. That is a face roller. I like that. Yeah, so you're meant to roll that on your face.
I'm going to do something to my face because I've got enough bad things going for me.
Yeah.
It really
Do it on mine, I don't
Go on.
mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Have a go on this. Have a little quick try.
Well, I'll do you. You
Go on then.
did me. I'm not really aware I'm gripping it in the same way I do when I'm painting my hallway. Right, here we
It's
go.
going to need a couple of coats. Oh, it's quite nice. It is quite nice. Give us a go. What? It's nice everywhere.
This is meant to be this is a hand massager. So if you put that on. Do you want to give Sean a go with that? That's the hand massager,
Ready?
apparently. Don't stick them in your eyes, Sean.
Relax.
I'm very happy
Lean
with it.
forward.
All right.
Ready?
Feels like one of my kids is rubbing a car over me.
Is it nice, though?
I've fallen asleep pissed on the sofa. I've been woken up in the morning. There's a kid playing on me.
OK, let's get some answers on this. So we asked our audience, would you rather get a massage from a friend or a stranger? John, what are you going to go with?
Stranger, obviously.
You're going stranger, OK. What are you going to go for?
I don't really matter to me, because if I take my glasses off, don't know who it is. Could be the Pope. Could be the Pope.
So what are you going to go for, Sean?
I'd always have a stranger, because I wouldn't want a friend reading what I've got written on my back.
What? Have you got a tramp stamp?
No, I've just got a load of lyrics on my back. And I wouldn't want a friend seeing those.
What lyrics have you got?
It's just a song. I just got the lyrics to a song. You
Well,
know,
which song
people get songs.
Means something to you, yeah. Which song is it, though?
I've got girls just want to have fun lyrics.
Stranger, OK. I can tell you 78% of our studio audience would rather get a massage from a stranger than a friend.